Hello, everyone. Everyone being Candy, Flynn, and Peter. Miguel might still be here. So, what's going on tonight? Why knit, Flynn? Oh, guess I should probably put my hoodie down, huh? Don't want anyone to think I'm a Unabomber. Hello, Brian. Watch, I bet Dink Tanks I finally used this video and he's not going to show up. I guarantee it. Oh, and there he is. Hello, Dank. Hello, Roger. Hello, Mary. Hello, Puppy Love. Joel, how you doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Jay's Aquatics. Your plants will be getting shipped out on Tuesday. On Tuesday, my friend. Susan, hello. Flynn says, Bob, you scared me. I was watching a horror movie. Then I heard your voice. Yeah, I'm pretty scary. Daryl Deemer. Owens Aquariums, how you doing? Hello, Bob and Fish Fam. Are those Dinks frogs in the back? They certainly are. They certainly are. Oh, cool. Oh, cool now. Cool tank. Yep, this is Dank Tanks. Bob's hanging out in the waterfall. Yep. So I'm pretty much about as tired as anyone could be without sleeping. So this is going to be a real exciting stream. I can guarantee it. Yay, you said my name. I sure did, Puppy Love. Oh, Jamie McDonald. Good evening, everyone. I'm setting up a 20 liter for a new 20 long for a new hospital tank. Old one is full of fry. MTS is real. Yep. I have some fish in a 20-gallon long in quarantine now too. They'll be coming out tomorrow. Going in my 125-gallon tank, so that'll be sweet. Loving the background. Yep, it's pretty awesome. King Leah's here. Hello. Glad to finally make it to one of these. The Lizander. Man, I feel like I haven't seen you in years. Coffee, Red Bull. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink Red Bull. I do have an energy drink, though, that you can apparently see through. Bob, I wanted to tell you about those plants. If you have any stickers with your logo on them, can you send some? I have a board with all my favorite YouTubers on it. I want to add you. I did have stickers, but I took them to Chicago. I'll look around if I can find any more, which I just did. I'll try to remember to throw some in there. Lumpy Dog in the house. Multi-tank addiction. Hello. I just got 3 half-dollar size angelfish. Excited to raise them. Any tips can you give? To be honest, I don't find angelfish very difficult. They're pretty easy fish. So just your regular maintenance. They should be good. I would give them as big a tank as you have, though, because they do get bigger than people realize. Years. Yes, years. When are you making a Steenfott Puppies channel? Never. I will just show them on this channel, and I don't care if they're not fish. I'll just show them on this channel. I might start showing, like, non-fish stuff on this channel. I don't know. What's the worst that can happen? Native Fish Keepers. Holy cow, there's a name I haven't seen in years. Got a lot of old-timers coming out here. Awesome. Awesome Frog Tank Dank. Yep. How's my maniac puppy? Still a maniac, but is getting much better. Little Largemouth says, Corey and Corvus sent us. Awesome. And Nathan says, what algae eaters could live with Shelly's? My Shelly tank is right next to my big window. Where did that comment go? Oh, Nathan, I have Ancestris bushy nose plecos in my Shelly tank, and they do get beat on every once in a while, but eventually they learn to stay away from the shells. My shoulder is wet. Yep. Oh, this opposite side. I'm feeling very patriotic today. Can you tell? This is what I wear on the 4th of July. Yeah, it's not the 4th of July, but I was cleaning out my closet. I had 2 notices for live streams. I chose you over Dustin. Right on. Hey Bob, what should I use to treat my guppies for diseases and parasites? I use General Cure. General Cure. Steenfott Aquatics, how soon should I move my electric blue Acara fry? And should I move them? They are in a community tank with Tetras and a couple of GBRs. I mean, it really depends. Are you trying to like save as many as you can? If that's the case, you should take them out as soon as possible. How many pounds of fluval would I need for a 10-gallon tank? I think the general rule of thumb is like 1 pound for every gallon. Yeah, so for a 40 breeder, I use 2 20-pound bags. So yeah, I think that's right. How are my guppies? My guppies are doing well. Those are some active frogs. It helps that they just throw food in there. Brittany Buckler just subscribed. Thank you, Brittany, if you're in here. 102 watching, 36 thumbs. Mary Beth Mabe says, don't forget to thumbs up or thumbs down, one or the other, I do not care. Can anyone answer my question? Science Gal Aquatics, hello. Bracken is here. Bob, my man, what has been happening in the fish room? The fish room is a complete disaster. I can't even, so you guys know, like, I have the tanks in the middle, the 255s, and where I used to have the low boy, that middle stand, I can't even walk all the way around that anymore. There's just crap everywhere. Bracken says the 8.8 pound bag will be okay, but won't be very deep. Yes, I like very deep substrate. A lot of people are like, oh, you just get an inch and a half. I like 3 inches. I like very deep substrate. Deb says, love those frogs. Dear Bob, will neon rainbows and Bosemani rainbows crossbreed? It is a possibility. Probably pretty rare, but they're both Melanotania, so it is a possibility. How long do you think it takes plants to consume nitrate? Oh, I would have no idea. Like, if you put duckweed in a tank and it gets eaten in 5 days, did the plants help at all? Well, it had to help a little bit, but I'm not a scientist, so I don't have a way of noticing that. Michael Trevino, hello. I'm not supposed to be on here. I got grounded because I used my mom's credit card for the last stream and I got busted. Are you serious, Michael? No way. I feel like you're joking. VB23 says, are those your frogs? No. These are dank tanks. I guess I should have put a watermark on there. That would have been nice. I cannot read that name, but if you are here, thanks for subscribing. Michael Trevino, the weather today must be getting to you. Michael Trevino, I did see that you subscribed to me on Twitch, so thank you. I've been watching Kevin Novak's videos. What do you think of his videos? I couldn't tell you if I ever watched one. I don't recognize the name, but I will look right now. How about that? Kevin Novak. Hello, Cade. Kevin Novak. Oh, I'm missing chats. Hi, Bob and all the fish fam. Hello, Rob. What should I use if my fish are pooping white? I would just use... the only thing I can tell you is what I would do. And I use General Cure, erythromycin, and Icex all at the same time. Let's see. What else we got going on here? Candy. I already said hi to you, Candy. Me too. I have 2 inches in the 29 gallon. I've been thinking about getting some horse face loaches. Yes, that's a fish I've always wanted, Bracken. Maybe I'll see. I do have a credit since all those rainbow fish died. So I do have to find some fish to order so I can use my credit. Michael Trevino, the weather today. Oh, I must be way behind. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything up here. I've never seen Kevin Novak's videos, so I cannot tell you what I think of them. Well, I'm just messing around. Wait, why am I skipping all over the place here? Flint's Fish Farm says, what's Twitch? Twitch, you asked me that last time. Hi, Bob and everybody. Hello, fishy peoples. Hello, Bob. Corey and Joel said, hello, SC Aquatics. SC Aquatics, hello. What else do we got going on? My shrimp tank is a sponge only. The air hose fell off and I didn't notice right away. I tested the water and there were nitrites. Do you think that would be the culprit? Is it only shrimp in there? I mean, shrimp produce like no waste. It would be, I mean, it probably caused a mini, maybe caused a mini crash, but I don't know. Not if it was, well, I guess it would all depend on how long it was off. If it was off a while, you probably lost some beneficial bacteria because they do love oxygen. Bob, I just got my order from H2O Plants. Have you ever ordered from Justin? Nope. I buy everything pretty much through my local fish store as much as I can. Bob asked Michael Trevino to add you on Facebook. I thought I just saw a comment by Michael Trevino. But my chat is skipping around everywhere. LOL, I'm just messing with you. Yeah, you didn't fool me. Reasons for a nitrate spike in a 75-gallon well-established planted tank. Nothing new. Tap water normal. No snails. Are Mr. Hepner, are all your fish accounted for? You might have had a fish go belly up. Dink Tank says, nah, don't think, Bob. No, don't, Bob. My channel is too vulgar. Well, I don't care if your channel's too vulgar. Like, it doesn't bother me at all. If people go over there and they don't like the vulgarity, then they just won't watch your videos, right? Who cares? 54 Punchy, hello. Oh my god, Dark Frog's on my list of must-haves. Yep. Definitely. Will you be in Virginia? Nope. Flynn, it's streaming website. Yes. So Twitch. Oh, I guess I should actually answer your question. Just go to twitch.com. You'll figure it out real quick. It's another streaming site that focuses mainly on gaming. But they are trying to branch out, so I've only streamed on it like 2 times, but I have streamed on it. Isn't Kevin the one who rips on Corey from time to time? I have no idea. I love the tongues on those frogs. Hey Bob, how's life treating you? Looking cheerful again? Am I? I am dang tired. I could literally fall asleep anytime during this live stream. So if I fall asleep, just make a bunch of noise so I wake up. Good tank mates for a single Demonsoni. More Demonsoni. More. Multi-tank Addiction says, going liquor mode. Gonna watch you on the big screen in the living room. Ooh. Sorry. I wouldn't want to see me on a big screen, that's for sure. Bob, I forgot how much I love your attitude and general approach to things. Sorry if I sound like a stalker. I watch you at night when I can't sleep. Maybe I should try that too, because I've been having issues sleeping lately, and maybe I'll just put on my videos. It'll put me to sleep. Bob, where did you get that water wisteria that was immerse grown? From my local fish store. Local fish store. Dart frogs on the 140 inch. What games do you like to play? I don't know what that means. Nathan says, what games do you like to play? Overwatch is my favorite at the moment, but school and fish are taking up almost all my time. Nathan, that is what I stream. I stream Overwatch. So there you go. But I am absolutely terrible at it because I play about a half hour a week, if that. Bob is the Bob Ross of the fish YouTubers. Bob Ross is a pimp, a way bigger pimp than I will ever be. And he's dead, and he's still a bigger pimp than I'll ever be, so... thanks, though. That's a pretty good compliment in my book. As long as you're not watching Bob while he sleeps, you're not a stalker. Yep. What do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking? I'm in the IT industry, and it is terrible. What do you do? I just got that one. Sky says, no, it's not to get to sleep. It's to be entertained while I'm awake. I'm loving Fortnite lately. I don't even know what that is, so I'm not like a big gamer. 20 years ago, I was a huge gamer, but not anymore. So, like, people ask me, do you play this game? Do you play this game? And I'm like, I have no idea what game you're even talking about. Roger says, I still play NES. I have an NES controller, an NES USB controller sitting around here somewhere, because I have a virtual machine on my computer. The frog by your face is kind of freaky. Yeah, he's mean mugging me. I feel like he's trying to give me a kiss. I'm gonna say I frequently fall asleep to old Steenfott live streams, but I ain't gonna deny either. Oh, I'm not gonna say. I always wonder who watches my old streams, because I look at my video list on what videos are being watched, and every once in a while, one of those old streams pops up. Bob, I posted my first video. You said that last time. What's going on in this bungalow? Not a whole lot, Charles. Not a whole lot. Charles, I will be showing those pike cichlids real soon in the next couple days, so they're not nearly as pretty as I thought they would be. They're very bland, but they are finally coming out. Like they don't hide nonstop anymore. What else? 20 years ago I was like 8, Bob. 20 years ago I was still way older than you. Rebel Car says, I follow you on Twitch. You should try PUBG. Yeah, Jimmy's been trying to talk me into that game, but I don't have time. The problem just comes down to time. And I could play a game that I know how to play, or I can play a game that I don't know how to play and don't really have time to learn how to play. Good idea or a bad idea to put Java moss in a tank? I swear I'm like the only one in the world that absolutely hates Java moss. I despise Java moss. If I could do it all over again, I would never put Java moss in my tank. Lauren says, I have NES. Actually, my son has the NES now. I had to look forever to find the old TV for the duck hunt to work on. Yep. I have the NES, but it is like packed up at my parents' house. I do have a Super NES though. I do have that out, and I play that probably like once a year. And then I realize how terrible it looks and how bad I am at James Bond. I used to be so good at James Bond. 20 years ago, I'd only been married for 3 years. 23 years is amazing, Lumpy Dog. Amazing. I'm finally moved. I'm finally moved. Oh, Triple 10 Tanks. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever either. I finally got a new video up. This guy says, I also hate Java moss. Oh, it's terrible. I hate it. Back-to-back streams. Also, try Christmas moss. Yes, Christmas moss, flame moss. There's way better mosses than Java moss. Peacock moss is another one. Java moss is great. Yeah, I mean, if you're not trying for like any type of aquascape or anything like that, then Java moss is alright. Like, I love the Java moss. Okay. So I do love the Java moss in my guppy tank because I don't care. But like in my 30-gallon long, it's horrendous. It's so hard to control. I try to pull it all out, but it always comes back. There's always a little piece that always comes back. Did somebody ask me what cameras do I use? So I have 2 cameras. One is a Panasonic actual camcorder. This does a majority. This is probably like 90% of my videos is done with this. And then I have the, if I can get this through all my USB cables and unplug it, the Canon G7X right here. And this is what I use for all the close-up shots. G7X. So when my videos look really good, you know I'm using this camera. And when they look really crappy, you know I'm using this camera. But the microphone in this camera is really good. The microphone in this camera sucks. So those are the 2 cameras, and then every once in a while I use my old cell phone. Thanks for the info. Java moss is for a 10-gallon shrimp guppy tank. Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you're not looking for, I'm not going to say like show tank, but at least, you know, a decently looking tank, then Java moss would be okay. Sorry, Bob, this demonetized is my fault. It won't get demonetized over what you guys chat, what you guys type. It only get demonetized over what I say. And like I said, even my Monday live stream talking about herpes and silicone boobs and I forgot what else we talked about, but even that didn't get demonetized. So I don't know what's going on. Anyone know if I use kosher salt to hatch brine shrimp? I've never in my life tried to hatch brine shrimp, Janice, so I have no idea. 20 years ago, we were getting ready to party like it's 1999. That is probably my favorite comment so far, Chris. Sky says, I like my Crips and Val and various Amazon sword types. I love a lot of the larger Nubia species, but they don't love me. All good plants. My favorite Anubias plant is Anubias caufifolia. Flynn's Fish Forum, I would. Okay. If you dropped off pumpkin pie at the co-op, would you come and eat it? Nope. Not a chance. Crabs. Oh yeah, we were talking about crabs. The crab jokes. Crabs and... yeah. That's right. I have hatched brine shrimp with kosher salt. I was out of aquarium salt. There you go. Kosher salt works great. I hope the Cyprichromis are doing great. Chris, the Cyprichromis are doing... well, the Parasiprichromis are doing awesome. The Cyprichromis jumbo tricolor blackfish are doing great. The Cyprichromis bicolor are doing great. The Cyprichromis... what's the other one? The Utintas are kind of... I'm down to one female. So I'm hoping that she's going to be holding soon. And then I have one more species of Cyprichromis, but I can't remember. I can't remember what it is, but I have one more species of Cyprichromis that are doing well. Those frogs, Rock Bob. Yep, you can thank Dank Tinks. He's going to pick loaches for sure. What are we talking about? Bob, if you could keep only one type of plant, what would it be? It would probably be Anubias. Definitely. Well, yeah, probably Anubias. I think Anubias. What's the stringy plant called that look like baby dwarf tears in the terrarium? I don't know. I'm not much up on terrarium plants, although I do have a terrarium crypt plant, if it's still alive anyways. Martin says, finally gonna watch you live, just saying hi. Well, hello, Martin. Dank says, I love my German blue rams. That frog falling straight down scared me. How come you haven't been posting many videos lately? Corey, I will be back on track, posting many videos. So just stick with it. The last month and a half have been kind of crazy. Lots going on. But we are back on track. Priscilla says, I want tree frogs and and chameleons. Yes. I'm not much of a chameleon person. I do think they're awesome, but they're kind of, I don't know. Of course, I would never turn down a good panther chameleon. Wasted time? Mary Beth Mabe says, has anyone else heard anything about Walmart closing certain Sam Clubs? I thought Sam's Club was Costco. Am I wrong? Two here in the Cincinnati area are closed at 5 p.m. I could have swore Sam's Club was Costco, but again, I don't have a Sam's Club, so what do I know? I haven't heard that, but Walmart is increasing their wages and handing out bonuses, so that's kind of neat. Well, you got to the end of chat. Yeah, I'm just kind of scrolling all over the place. Will erythromycin have an impact on beneficial bacteria? If it does, I have not noticed any crashes when using them. Candy said we had a chameleon. He was very cool. Yeah, I had a veiled chameleon for a long time. I would kill for a blue tongue. Are you talking about a blue tongue skink? That's the only thing I know of. How's my snake? Still has not eaten. Sam's Club is Walmart owned. What's the... doesn't Costco have, like, a Costco equivalent? I don't know. How can you become a mod? Don't ask. No, Sam's Club is Costco's competitor, owned by Walmart. Oh. Well, there you go. Like I said, I don't have one here. Ours was veiled. Yep, so was mine. A big male. Chris, I'm doing well, thanks. Kids got sick, though. We've been quarantined to keep the flu in the house. In the house. Just sleep all day. I'm gonna be sleeping all day tomorrow. I can guarantee it. I am sleeping in tomorrow for sure. Same as with Walmart. Yep. What is my favorite fish? Puppy love. What is my favorite fish? Rainbow fish. Rainbow fish. I haven't been asked that question in a long time. Remember when I would get asked that like every single live stream? So I haven't had that question in a while. It's good to see someone new, puppy love. While on the topic of reptiles and amphibians, you should get a cane toad. No, it's something I've never heard of. Cane toad. I want the mossy frog. The giant neotropical toad or marine toad is a large terrestrial true toad which is native to South and mainland Central America. Looks interesting. Bosemani rainbows. Rainbows. I could never pick a favorite rainbow ever. I had a blue tongue skink. If you never heard of them, they are cool. Oh, I've definitely heard of them. Yeah, they're kind of a mainstay in the reptile hobby. What are my thoughts on ropefish? Lucas, I own a ropefish, so I like them. How are the bettas doing? The bettas are doing great. I just saw a shirt that said, I remember that, and I always thought it was fairly obvious the favorite fish that is. Yeah, but we get new people in here all the time. It's kind of refreshing. I haven't got that question in a while. Any new projects for 2018? Yep, hopefully getting the fish room done. Hopefully. Any rainbow suitable for a 20 long? I'm thinking no. People do keep dwarf neon rainbows in there. In any of the pseudomcgill rainbows, they're kind of a nano fish, except for the furcata. But even the furcata can still go in a 20 long. Candy linking my Teespring. Thank you very much. Apparently my Facebook group too. Thank you. And mossy Vietnamese frogs are cute. Yep, they're super awesome. Kate says, I really want a Pac-Man frog. They remind me of myself sitting around all day doing nothing but eating. That's the life. Casey says, after fighting my aquarium hobby, my wife finally found a fish she would like and is having me help her set up a tank. Perfect excuse for a new tank. Yep. That's the way to do it. Gotta get them involved somehow. How's my shell dweller and sip tank doing? Besides it looking like crap, it is doing great. The Cyprichromis are probably breeding size now. And of course the shellies, they just don't stop breeding. Ever. What did I miss over here? Threadfin rainbows could go in a 20 long for sure. Tampa Tom says, I'm new and like your channel a lot. Well, thank you, Tampa Tom. Have you got an Oscar? I have never kept an Oscar. Not a blue tongue skink, a pink tongue skink. Yep. At my holiday house, there are blue tongues everywhere. I shipped one over to you one time. I don't think you can do that. My local Sam's Club, they give out free samples of all types of food. Do they do that at Costco? Yep. Bring back the Huskies. Well, one of those Huskies was not mine. In case you missed that on Monday's stream, the Husky puppy, I was just dog sitting. What is the best fish ever? Well, that's pretty subjective, but to me, it's rainbow fish. Cool. I've never been to Costco. Well, I have never been to Sam's Club. Yep, I got my wife a 5-gallon with a half moon betta. Would you ever do a live stream or video with Dustin from Dustin's Fish Tanks? I would probably collab with just about anyone. New experiment. How much ammonia can how much ammonia can a set amount of biomedia process in 24 hours? About 56.4%. Can you keep a pissogramma in an outdoor pond, seasonal only, 110 gallon? Yeah, absolutely, as long as the temperature is there. Why is rainbow fish your favorite? Because they look amazing. They have great personalities. They are super active, and they look great in planted tanks. Oh man, I just got home and Pupperoonie got sick all over the kitchen floor. Going to lurker mode, pound cleaning up. Been there, my friend. Lucas says, I love your channel. Thank you, Lucas. Sam has great heavy-duty shelves. So does Costco. I have them in my garage. And they are full of empty fish tanks and random fish tank crap. My local Costco had pie day. All you eat pie samples. That sounds disgusting. I had a pair of armadillo lizards. Armadillo lizards are awesome. I totally miss those lizards. I used to keep them probably like 25 years ago, and they are awesome. Cane toads are considered one of the worst invasive species in Florida and especially in Australia. They eat everything they can, and many dogs and predators die from their poison trying to eat them. Did you ever work at Best Buy? Yep, I certainly did. 4 hours a week. What a waste of time that was. Considering dual T5 high output fixture for my 46 gallon breeding fish tank, maybe BF tank. I'm sure I know what that means, but I can't think of it right now. Will this work for plants? Yep, absolutely. Well, depending on the plants, but yeah. Cardinal sin, empty tanks not being used. You should look in my garage. How many tanks do I have in my garage? Probably 40, maybe about 40 empty tanks. I keep looking at Bozemontes at LFS, but the owner won't let them go. He only keeps the best for his displays. Yeah, that's pretty common. What's your favorite fish tank? Probably 125 gallon. Very close second would be the 75 gallon. 54 Punchy says, Rummy Nose are actually my favorite tetras. They're pretty cool. They're definitely really nice tetras. I remember learning about invasive cane toads in Australia from the legend Steve Irwin. Yep. Bob, one day can me and you collab on a live stream? Maybe. Probably not anytime soon though, but maybe one day. An Australian custom is to stop moving, chat. An Australian custom is to go cane toad golfing. Oh, that sounds horrible. Let's see, Bob, any plans on taking a trip to visit the King of DIY Aquarium Gallery? Nope, no plans. Nisi, aka the best mod ever, working your tail off tonight. Oh, I completely missed your chat. Oh, you're just linking my crap anyways. Thanks, Nisi. Are you still collecting tanks? Nope. I don't even look anymore because it got out of control. Toads, not roads. What size tank do you need for rope fish? I wouldn't put them in anything under a 40 breeder myself. Hey, what's something cool to add to a 29-gallon guppy tank? Shrimp. Shrimp are cool. Have you ever considered starting a saltwater tank, and if so, what species would you keep? I really like the Bangai cardinal fish. I think that's what it is. Is that a thing? I really don't know anything about salt. Yeah, that's it. I really like them. I don't know why. Probably just because they're so bizarre looking. They look like little aliens. Tampa Tom says, you say most people don't stay longer than 8 minutes, 15 minutes, but I'm watching till the end. Well, thank you. Rumminos are the best fish, hands down. If you could get like 100 Rumminos, that looks so cool. Of course, you could say that about pretty much any fish, right? There have been 2 whole documentaries on the impact of cane toads in Australia, Cane Toads and Unnatural History, and the sequel, Cane Toads, The Conquest. Interesting. I would love to go to Australia at some point. It's actually not really that expensive either. How difficult are dart frogs to keep? They're not difficult at all. I think people just think I think people are intimidated by them because, one, they think they're poisonous when they're not. They're not poisonous. And I don't. They're really exotic looking, and usually the more exotic looking the animal, the more intimidated people are. But they're not. They're not hard to keep. I wouldn't say they're any harder to keep than most fish. Silly Redhead said, "Would you buy the Geek Squad package with that tank? You know, for warranty purposes." I would never buy anything from the Geek Squad. Either way, they still have to kill the invasive species, whether it's their fault or not. Yep. How many rope fish do you have in one tank, Bob? I have one rope fish. Remember, I bought 3, but two of them didn't make it past my fish apocalypse when I lost fish out of like 8 different tanks. Ricardo says, "How are your Alto Lamprey Logus doing?" Doing well. Really, really, really slow growers. Best online fish store for just fish, it would be the Wet Spot Tropical Fish in Portland, Oregon. A Man's Almonds Aquarium says, "My little brother says plays professional basketball overseas. Gives me a reason to go." I believe it, dude. You're like 18 feet tall. I'm surprised you don't play basketball. I'm just saving money and buying things needed to set up terrarium for dart frogs now. Then I shall get some. Yep. Science Gal Aquatics says, "I had a rope fish a few years ago. Did it get out?" Mine surprisingly didn't get out. I just killed him because I'm terrible. That's a funny way I roll. I'm a chick. Imagine if I was a dude. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. What's a good cool water tank mate for a school of 24 karat white clouds and a 40 breeder? I would totally go with salt and pepper Corridoras. Gotta love them bottom feeders. You need more rope fish. They like friends. Well, he has his eel. They're buddies. They hang out in the same tube, even though there's plenty of different hiding places. They still sometimes hang out in the same tube, so they're definitely buddies. What did I miss? What does your picture look like? That's what I'm looking for. If you guys have a question that you want me to answer and I keep missing it, I would just Control C and Control V that sucker, and then eventually I might see it. What is your opinion on coolie loaches? I really want to get some, but I'm not sure. You know, I've never kept coolie loaches, and I was just looking at them the other night, and I was thinking, why have I never kept this fish? They seem pretty cool, so I might try them. I might get some. Do you think I can make money breeding guppies? I don't think it's going to be profitable, but I think you can make some money to help fund the hobby. But as far as making money, I don't know. I don't make money on mine, that's for sure. Okay. Oh, all about DIY. Let's see. Good to see you. Did you ever get your tank set back up? Do you know any tricks to slowing down water evaporation in a tank? Yeah, put a top on it. Zombie fan, put a top on it. I got dwarf anchor cats for my cool water tank. They are adorable. Dwarf anchor cats are awesome. They are. Sean says, later, Sean. Thanks for stopping by. What's your favorite guppy and guppy color? I don't have a favorite guppy or a favorite guppy color, puppy love. Well, that's not true. My favorite guppy is the panda guppy. So that would be my name, or my favorite. What's the difference between a molly and a guppy? That's like, what's the difference between a Rottweiler and a German Shepherd? How about a like for Bob? We are slacking. Hit the like. Hit the dislike. Thanks, Brandon. Yes, like or dislike. I don't care which one you do. Just do one of them. How's Patches doing? Cynthia Daniels. You will find out in Sunday's video. But doing great. Doing really good. Hey, put on it. Maybe put a lid on it, Bob. When did you get a quail? And how's the new husky? Turtle Girl, you have not been paying attention. I'm just kidding. You just haven't been here. The new husky, I was just dog sitting. I was dog sitting the husky puppy. And the quail are my dad's. Guess who sells Panda Guppy Aquarium Co-op? Guess who has Panda Guppies? This guy. How's Patches doing? I got that one. I need a 90 gallon with 3 spotted Congo puffers and breed them. That would be my ultimate fish goal. Do you have any fish goals, Bob? My fish goal is to just have fun. Got to go keep. Oh wait. Tactical Tetra says, gotta go keep of the QA live vids. Great work. Keep up the QA live vids. Great work. Keep it up. Thank you, Tactical Tetra, a newer subscriber. I appreciate it. How much more has Chance grown? Well, I haven't actually weighed him, so I don't know. He's beefy though. He's big. He's a big dog for sure. And I'm going to be switching him over to a new diet this weekend, so we'll see how that goes. What's my favorite variety of bristlenose? The red, super red. But that's all a close second. I actually really like calicos too. Long fin calicos, short fin, it doesn't matter. Same with the green dragon. I have long fin green dragons that are breeding. I really like them all, except the one I dislike the most is probably albino. But I'm not a big albino fan of anything. Doesn't matter what it is. Fish, doesn't matter. Fish, reptiles, humans. If you're albinos, I don't like you. I'm just kidding. Why won't my male painted platy try to breed with my female painted platy? You know, sometimes they're just not interested. They have to like each other. How long have you been growing your beard? Long time, but I shave it all the time too. So, Timmy Turner, if your fish are not happy, they're definitely not going to breed. So I would maybe double check your water parameters. You might want to change foods. Maybe they're not getting food that they like. So that's some things you could try. Let's see. Punchy 54. Just get ones that are labeled as bold, and you will never see them. Silly Redhead said, "Did you ever play WoW?" Yep, a very long time ago. Bob, I got more Beta Boys. Someone get me to rehab. I'm telling you, I went through it too. See, I don't really like albinos either, but I love the L144s. They're all L144s. Every color variant is still technically an L144, but you're probably talking about the lemon drop or whatever, or the I know which one you're talking about though. Mess all cleaned up. I'm glad it was in the kitchen. Yep, it's the worst when it's on carpet, Doug. I hate it. I've never seen that mug shaved. Does it grow back overnight? If you go back to some of my older videos, I've never shaved it completely because I can't. Do I play StarCraft? That is another game that I played a long time ago, but I don't play anymore. I haven't played really since the first expansion. Bob, why doesn't anyone ever do anything with upside down catfish, species spotlight, or orning? What's wrong with them? Nothing's wrong with them. I don't know. It's just a fish that I've just never got. I'm sure eventually down the road in my fish keeping years, I'm sure I will end up with some. But even with 20 to 30 tanks, I still don't have room for every fish that I want to keep. StarCraft 2 is now free to play. I'm pretty sure it's been free to play for a long time, right? Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Puppy Love says, is duckweed good, and can you feed it to any fish? You can feed it to goldfish, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. What is my favorite color? I don't know that I have one. I think Silly Redhead is writing a biography on me. I don't know if I have a favorite color, really. Probably black. Black like my heart. Bob, I like your hoodie. Yep. Like I said earlier, I normally wear this on the 4th of July. So, but I was cleaning out my closet and yeah, decided to wear it. Show my patriotic love. I got some frog bait from Roma Aquatics, and now all my duckweed is dwindling. That was not the plan. So plants will actually fight other plants, and I don't know that that's what's going on here. But they actually release Call it chemical warfare between plants. Well, plants will actually try to kill other plants. It's kind of crazy. What has been the most impact moment in your life? Man, these questions, silly redhead. I don't know that I'm gonna talk about that yet. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Does your Cressy have a name yet? It does not, Turtle Girl. That'll be another video coming out soon. I did a very, very basic setup for the crested gecko in my 40 breeder. It is planted. Like I said, very, very basic. It's very plain. But he does have, or she does have a lot of room to move around. Sky says, I have a torn up black heart tattoo. My artist asked if I needed to talk when I went to get it. Flynn, the turtle girl, ha ha ha. Gray is my favorite, charcoal gray. Breaker tripped, tanks got down to 68. Should I just let them come back up? Yes, let them come back up slowly. Most fish will have no problems with that. I would just let the heaters do their things. My family mainly consists of fish and dogs, and I'm super proud of them. Thanks for the fish tank advice. And so, well, I am butchering this, Jen. Let's try this again. Jen and Trev's fish room. Man, I'm tired because I can barely see this. My family mainly consists of fish and dogs, and I am super proud of them. Thanks for the fish tank advice, so I can always keep them happy. Whew, that was hard. Have you found life to be satisfactory? Maybe. I don't know. Michael Trevino says, redhead, be gentle. He's a little sensitive. What's my favorite Tanganyikan fish? Any Cyprichromis. Any Cyprichromis. So, Cyprichromis to me are like the rainbow fish of cichlids. They're super awesome. Can't wait to see the crested video. I mean, we're talking like a stick, a piece of cork bark, and some plants, and that's it. It's very exciting. How do you pronounce? I have no idea. Nope, I have no idea. Sorry, I don't speak Canadian. Do you buy fish from Corey? Yep, when I make it down there. The Royal Farlowellas that I got a few videos back were from Corey. Will a 90 gallon be big enough for a Fahaka Puffer's lifespan? I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't keep one in anything smaller than a 6-foot tank. Nathan said, sips are so hard to find in my area. They are hard to find everywhere, Nathan, everywhere. And the reason being is because they don't ship well. So it's really hard. My Parasiprochromis, it took me, I don't remember now, but it took 3 or 4 times of me ordering them from different people, different vendors, before I finally got some that survived shipping. So they're pretty fragile because no one wants to spend the money for adults. Like you could ship adults no problem. But being a Tanganyikan cichlid, they grow extremely slow, which means adults are extremely expensive, and nobody wants to shell out that kind of money. My Control V trick does not work. Control C, Control V. Yeah, worked for me. I speak Canadian. Do you like fishing? Fishing for me is a way to kind of find peace. I don't really care about catching fish. I just care about being out in Mother Nature. I wish I could add Geek Squad to life. I worked there, so unfortunately I'm tainted. Their brand is tainted to me forever. Yeah, they had, to be fair though, they had probably one of the dumbest and worst CEOs in history working there when I worked there. So, what's the biggest tank you have carried on your own? Acrylic don't count. 75 gallon. 75 gallon. Didn't you do a great stuff background for the Cresty? Nope. I did not even put that much work into it. I will be doing that in the Exoterra when I ever get around to setting that up. I don't know. Maybe it works for me because I'm the owner. I don't know. Works for me. Timmy says, what size tank is your breeding for profit? 55 gallons. 55 gallons. Guppy Endler difference. Not really much of a difference at all. I've never actually kept Endlers. I've thought about replacing my guppies with Endlers, but copy paste CV. Yep. I have to put Bob in timeout for spamming. Can I ban myself? Nope. Oh, I can remove myself? That would be interesting. I don't think I want to do that. Haha, the frog tank you mean. 75 gallon, this dude lifts. Yes, I set up a 75 gallon. I was the only one home, so yep. It did not feel good on my back, I'll tell you that much. Actually, you know what was heavier is when I moved my 55 gallon with the substrate in it. That, and it still had a little bit of water in it. There was like probably like a ½ inch of water left in it. That was heavy, let me tell you. Holy cow. CL Roman, these frogs are not mine. They belong to Dank Tanks. It's easy to move a tank and lift up a 75 gallon that's empty, but the breeding behavior is different. How do you mean? Because I know I've been to someone's house that breeds the crap out of Endlers, and it looks almost identical. The males chasing the females around. Who likes short shorts? Bob likes short shorts. I remember that commercial. That's how old I am. Hey, Steen, what do you think about featherfin cichlids? I have 2, I think. And the problem I have with featherfin cichlids, well, they're Tanganyikan, so again, they take forever to grow. But they're impossible to get rid of. I mean, you can't even give these things away. That's how hard they are. So if they breed, and you don't like kill off the fry or anything like that, or use them for food. At least this is just in my area. Like cichlids, African cichlids in my area are like the devil. Nobody wants them. So it could be different if you're like on the East Coast where everyone loves cichlids. But for me, and they're awesome fish. Don't get me wrong. They have super awesome behavior. But yeah, in my area, yeah. What are my thoughts on the Illuminati? I don't know. Do you have a specific question you want to talk about? Most of these names are crude. Look at your fish. They tell you. Most of these names are crud. Empty 55 gallon, 4 foot long is 78 pounds. Yeah, but remember there's 3 to 4 inches of like eco complete and sand in it. And then like, you know, I can't suck out all the water, so there's still probably like an inch of water. Silly Redhead says, hey, I have a serious question. Was that your Illuminati question? Was that serious? Saying Illuminati might get me demonetized. Kate says, are clay pots safe for fish? I'm setting up a tank for a pistogramma. Yep. I use them. I drill a hole in them with the same bits that they use to drill out glass. One of those like crystal tipped something or other. Cichlids are big in Canada. They're certainly not big where I'm at. Yes, Punchy, I will be breeding them. No real timetable though, but in the very near future. Ooh, Silly Redhead got in trouble. Who wants to help me move my 125 gallon terrarium? I will provide beer/root beer. It would probably help to state where you're at. What about Bob? Where are you at? I missed your question. That does not surprise me. Do you remember the Coppertone kid with the white butt? Let me Google it. Not offhand. Coppertone kid with the white butt. Let's see what this gets me on Google. Copperstone. Let's see. There's actually a video on the Copperstone girl history. I don't know if this is what you're talking about, but diamond blades. Yes. I would soak your pots too. You definitely want to get them wet or they'll shatter or crack, or you know what I mean. Greetings from Miami Beach. Well, all of these ads look to actually be before my time, so no. I don't think they would get away with those commercials now. Well, let me go. This is in the 50s. Oh, 2010, it looks like they covered up her butt. I don't... That making me uncomfortable. That search could turn out bad. Yep. The dog is pulling the bathing suit down to show a white butt. Yeah, I've seen it, but can you believe Circuit City is trying to make a comeback? I used to work at Circuit City too. Now we're really going back old school. When I worked at Circuit City, Circuit City actually put Future Shop out of business, and then Best Buy put Circuit City out of business. I don't know that they can ever make a comeback. This is not a time to try to make a retail comeback, in my opinion. Can I feed my Epistle Grandma Fry spirulina flakes? I don't know that would be even the best thing to feed them. If you crushed it up really small, maybe. But again, I don't know that that's the best food for them. Michael Trevino says, Bob, scroll up to the serious question. That was when Bob was a baby. Do you have a serious question? I want to stack 280-gallon. I want to stack 280-gallon tanks. I want to make my own sump. Do you think a 100-gallon sump will work for a central filtration? Yep. Like, I mean, obviously it's going to depend on your bio load, right? But you should be good. I mean, there's people that use like 20-gallon sumps on 200-gallon tanks, so I think you'll be plenty fine. People love chat moves fast. Bob doesn't see the questions, comments, things like that. No biggie. Yep. It was like Best Buy. Where haven't you worked? Well, I've been in the electronics industry pretty much my entire life. So, Katie Cyclid says, I used to hang out at Circuit City playing PlayStation. You're one of those guys, huh? One of the kids I was kicking out all the time. Opinions on Pure Gin in a Planet Tank. I've never ever used Pure Gin ever. I think I tried it once, and it was like I don't know what the problem was. No, that was the other thing. I forget what it was, but I've never used Pure Gin ever. You still have a Radio Shack? that was a really good investment by Best Buy, wasn't it? My husband used to work for Treasury, which was owned by JCPenney. My sister works at a JCPenney. Is a manager. I worked at Funko Land. I don't even know what that is. iPhone, you open YouTube in your browser to do a super chat. Does that work? Oh, I should make sure I haven't missed any super chats, because apparently I'm missing everything. Nope, we're good. Did we ever make it over 100 likes, though? Are we over 100? Does anyone remember Sierra Games for PC? That does ring a bell. Sierra Games. My husband used to work... Oh, I already read that one. iPhone K. Is there any way to safely lower... Oh, I lost that chat. Is there any way to safely lower pH that will be stable? You can add wood, Holly. Add wood to your aquarium. That's what I do. You can do like leaf litter, like Indian almond leaves, things like that will lower your pH, but wood will do it too. And wood is natural, and it looks cool. Is it okay to release a fish that you catched and had in a tank for a while? Probably. I mean, that's not something that I would condone, is catching fish, bringing them home, even though I've done it. That's actually what got me back into the hobby, but yeah. I remember the King's Quest. You are welcome. I've never heard anyone explain how it's done. I'm not sure what you're talking about. How about Big's Super Grocery Store? Does anyone remember Best? There used to be a store when I was way back in the day. There's a store called Best, and I love that store. It was basically like a Walmart, kind of, without the, not a super Walmart, just a regular one. I really miss Blockbuster. It was the only fun thing me and my dad did after I got too old to go fishing. How are you too old to go fishing? I didn't know there was an age restriction, but I don't know. Blockbuster was a terrible business model. That it was, well, for its time, it's good. and they had a chance to be Netflix, but they decided not to be Netflix. So yeah, and where are they now? Michael Trevino says, "What's your opinion?" Neutral. I remember Best. Yes, I love that store. I absolutely love that store. I got my very first TV from Best. It was a 13-inch color TV, and I saved up and bought it. It was awesome. Do I ever have friends visit your live stream? I have lots of friends in this live stream right now. Is it possible to keep pelvic chromis in a 30-gallon long? Absolutely, Lauren. You could easily keep a pair in a 30-gallon long. Well, I wouldn't do like the giant crib or anything like that, but Blockbuster only thrives in Alaska. Is there a Twitter account for the last Blockbuster in America? It's hilarious. Oh, there is a Twitter account. That's actually kind of funny. You bought your stuff at a counter, then you went over to a place where you could purchase, where your purchase package came down a chute. Yes, that was awesome. That was so awesome. You took the little thing off the shelf and you would take it up and said, "I want to buy this," and it would come down like the conveyor belt at an airport. Oh, that was super awesome. And they had like a little food court. It was cool. That's also back when Sears was cool as well, and you could get like slushies and stuff at Sears. The simple times, the good old days. Fishing is great at any time. Dusk is good as dawn. Okay, the Turtle Girl. I have Dwarf, Baby Tears, Panda Ginger, Purple Wandering Jew, some bromeliads. I also have a vine plant that is closest to Bob, which I don't know the name of offhand. Tall ones are a plant from my yard. I've done that. A&W root beer floats with hot dogs. Yep. Yes, like an airplane. Silly Redhead says, "I'm scared to ask questions. I don't want to time out." Well, I think it was the Illuminati. Maybe Candy is secretly in the Illuminati, and that's why she deleted and timed you out. I don't know, Candy. Are you in the Illuminati? Are you an Illuminati spy? Oh, I remember that place. Best. Forgot all about it. Yep. Man, that really screws me up. What about FM Market? I don't know that one. What's your opinion on L183? I just found eggs. Michael Trevino, raise them and hatch them. Those are some of the coolest ancistrus that you can get. Sears is pretty much dead. Also, yep, they absolutely are a ticking time bomb waiting to go off. They are dead. So I have 7 Kamaka rainbows. I have 1 female. Can I put her in a 5.5 gallon for now? Why would you want to? I mean, is she getting pestered that much by all the males? It sounds like a terrible time, but I mean, it probably beats getting killed, I guess. L182, not 183. Well, all of the L180s, the 181, the L182, the L183, the L184 are all cool. They're all cool. Granted, the L183 is the best, but, you know, they're all cool. I would raise them up. Kala says, "I worked for Sears. I hated it. I had 21 managers." Yeah, that's retail. It's like Office Space, right? You have like, so stupid. Department managers, store managers, operations managers, inventory managers. Stupid. So Turtle Girl, Baby Tears, Kate, talking about plants. I want Pet Supplies Plus to go out of business so I can get sweet deals. Oh, what else do we got going on here? I remember the glass bottle returns for Pepsi and Coke bottle 6-packs. Used to love sliding in there on the rollers. Have you ever tried a Night Crew LED light on a Planet Aquarium? If so, what are your thoughts? Leslie, I do not believe I have access to that brand. So, no, I have never tried it. Scroll back down. If you were to work in any department of Best Buy, which one would you work in? Well, I worked in the PC department. So, the PCHO department. But if I had to work in any department, it would be in the appliances, because that place is dead all the time. So you can pretty much do whatever. Bob, do $1 a gallon sale. I would do far less. I would sell my 10-gallon tanks probably like 3 for $10 just to make room. I have a 50-gallon for my guppies, hoping to get a bigger tank. That's always what we're hoping. I'm in the Illuminati on the weekend, sure. I've been feeding my guppy fry crushed up flake food and crushed up algae wafers. Yep, that's all I feed them. Well, I mean, they get green beans and rapashi and stuff, but yeah, they'll do just fine on crushed flake. Silly Redhead, are you hiring for Best Buy? Kenny Overalls, let me ask you this. Do you eat any processed food, homemade pizza, perhaps? I'm with Flynn's Fish Farm on this one. What is life without a glorious hot dog with relish? That sounds disgusting. I was wondering who got the part-time position. Trader. Night Crew Light are good for low light tanks. There you go. Apparently someone has experience with them. KG Cichlids. Ooh, we can't speak anymore. Yeah, I hate relish. I hate relish. If I dose all 3 meds at once, will my guppy fry be okay? I cannot guarantee that, but I can tell you that I have done it. And they were fine. But I cannot guarantee that your experience will be the same as mine. Hot dogs are the mystery meat. Is it really that much of a mystery? I mean, you know you're getting like... You know what part of the animal you're getting. Can you please scroll up to my question? Afraid to ask again. They keep getting deleted. Holly. Alright, we're looking for a Holly. Looking for a Holly. Oh, here we go. What are good community fish that do well in high pH? I have a cycled 55-gallon waiting for fish. I can't keep tetras alive with my water. Live bearers. Live bearer fish. Look for any live bearer fish, Holly. They love higher pH. That would be like mollies, platies, guppies, things like that. There's goodeids. There's other things besides the standard ones that are live bears too. So just start searching for live bear fish. You have to get the all beef kosher hot dogs. Those are the best. No, Wyoming. I grew up in whatever that is. Chorizo has glandular tissue in it. Read the label. Mexican chorizo, that is. I don't know about Spanish. Oh my gosh, chorizo. Yeah, we won't talk about what's in that. Buttholes. There's buttholes in chorizo. The butthole of the animal is in chorizo meat. There you go. You heard it here first. Mobile browser, you can super chat in iOS. I guess people are talking about. Anybody heard a super chat will ever come to iOS? Apparently, Google and Apple hate each other. That's kind of the problem there. Sign into chat. I got signed out of chat again. That's weird. Well, now what's the difference? 54 Punchy. What part of Wyoming? Will you do anything outside with fish in the spring? Probably not, because I don't have a fenced yard, and there are a lot of kids in this neighborhood that I do not trust. So I am very skeptical about doing things outside. Although I did do mosquito larvae outside, and that was a big mistake. Big mistake. The first time I've ever had mosquitoes at my house. So I'm not going to do that anymore either. Michael Trevino with the first super chat of the night. The $2 super chat says, "Peace out, Girl Scouts. I'm out." Thank you, Michael Trevino. Still living large from Monday. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Actually, speaking of food, I'm off to dinner. Bye. Yum dill pickles. I make relish and pickles every year from the garden. I need hot dogs now. I like hot dogs, and honestly I like chorizo too. I really like chorizo. Chorizo and eggs. I even knowing what chorizo is made out of, I still can't stop eating it. So yeah. Dill pickles. Anything pickles I can't do. I can't do it. I can't do pickles because of the smell. Is it cruel that I feed my guppies to bigger fish? Nope. I only feed the ones with crooked spines. Nope. That is not cruel in my opinion. I'm sure some people think it is, but chorizo is the white queso. Let's see. Night Michael. Apparently Michael is leaving. I'm not sure my LFS would ever actually take any live bears. They always seemed well stocked. Yep. If you're looking at like breeding guppies, definitely check your local fish store first. Make sure that they don't already have like 900 suppliers of guppies. Please don't eat a Sonic, like Sonic the Hedgehog or at Sonic. I don't think I've ever eaten at a Sonic ever. Explain please, Bob. It will help everybody. I don't know what I'm supposed to explain. Old man Bob, you young punks, get off my lawn. Yep. Do you ever play music on the computers while you worked at Best Buy? Nope. Nope. We did not have internet, so I mean, I guess I could have brought it in on a thumb drive, but no. Chorizo and white queso. SpaghettiOs straight out of the can is the best. Man. I'm trying to think when the last time I had SpaghettiOs was. Man, that might be over 30 years ago. My Crypt Wendetii green is apparently red. Philly man P, I'm convinced that all Crypt Wendetii, whether it's green, red, or bronze, are all the same plant. I swear it's just all the same plant, and what color it gets is depending on its environment. That's just my conspiracy though. I thought it was Wendetii, Crypt Wendetii. Yep, you are right, Sky, but I know what he's talking about, so I don't care about misspelled words. I've never been to a Sonic. All the ads I see, though, look good. Sonic has the best drinks, though. I don't have a Sonic here, so I don't have to worry about it. Although they are putting one in. The ravioli is good out of the can. I used to love the ravioli, but again, probably 25, 30 years. Love frog legs. Tastes like chicken. One sec here. Frog legs are delicious, but they do not taste like chicken. I have never had them. Talk amongst yourselves. Popeye has ghost pepper flake chicken now. Even other birds don't taste like chicken. How could other animals? Man, I'm so hungry right now. How does this always evolve into food chat? I swear, it always goes to food. Bob, do you know the way? The way? Nope, never had frog legs. Sonic's has the best drinks. Oh, I didn't even miss anything. You guys are quiet. I think we're going to go for a little bit longer. The cherry limeade lemonade at Sonic is asking, is aching classic best? I have no idea what that means. We need to make a shopping list for Bob, and you can live stream while he shops for it. Grocery list go. I don't grocery shop. I'm the worst. That's why I never have food here. Let's just talk canned food. I see that. Baby goats taste like a combo of rabbit, deer, and something else. Rattlesnake is chewy. Popeye's chicken is the shiznit. It is good. We got our first Popeyes here not too long ago, and it is pretty good. Popeye is amazing. Good. I had to do some maintenance. Keep it going. Popeye is a mile 10 PC. Fries. Oh yeah. Anything to watch out for if your Anubias Nana plant flowers? Nope. That means your Anubias is really happy. I've never had any of those things. Mary Beth Mabe. Okay, what about poor but hungry choices? Potted meat, spam, corned beef hash, and beans and weenies. I've never had spam. I've never had corned beef hash and beans and weenies. I don't even know what that is. Beans, and apparently Barbara knows. Get a P.O. box and people can send you odd snacks. Yes, I'm going to the post office tomorrow. That is my one job to do, is to go to the post office and get a P.O. box. Yep. Are they still good for late night snacking? Oh, they are good for late night snacking. The algae is flowering on my Anubias. Yep. I've only had that happen maybe a dozen times, maybe. I'll give out my actual address if people will send me snacks. I would never, ever, ever eat food that I got in the mail. Ever. I don't trust you guys for nothing. I'm just saying, don't send me food because I am not going to eat it. Hey, and bye, everyone. The fish bowl had to check in after coming back from my baseball workout, but I gotta go do homework now. We'll watch the replay. Thank you, as always, fish bowl. Thanks for stopping by. What about Bob? Bob, have you ever had? I have no idea what that is, so I'm gonna say no. Bob grew up privileged. Never had beans and weenies. I've never even heard of that. I certainly did not grow up privileged, but I've never heard of that. Baked beans and cut up hot dogs. So basically chili, except instead of carne, instead of meat, it's hot dogs. Is that what you're saying? I wouldn't trust us weirdos either. What if I order food from Amazon that goes directly to your P.O. box? Well, then maybe. Then maybe. Does Bob ship guppies? I do sell guppies. I do not ship guppies. I do not ship fish. I have only shipped fish on 2 occasions. That's it. And will I make a special case for you? I will not. Sorry. I do not like shipping fish at all. I got carried away by a game of Battlefield. You guys are still here. Yep. I don't know anyone still played that game. Hey, how about fish? Talk about the dang fish. What the hell? This isn't Steenfott Food and Gossip channel. That is true. I'm just going where you guys are taking me, though. You guys are driving the show, not me. I'm way too tired to come up with things to say. Jesse asked, how are my goldfish going? So there we go. There, we got a real fish question here. It's going good. You'll see them on this weekend, Saturday or Sunday. I don't remember. But it is this weekend. We got a goldfish video this weekend. Not even Rocky Road oysters. 3 days in a hot van. What else do we got going on here? Priscilla, we are here indeed, hiding behind computer phone screens to see how we can keep talking about food. Yeah, but not spiced like chili, barbecue beans, or sweet baked beans. Alright, I think we're going to come to a close here. So, thanks everyone for sticking around. Patches, yep. It has been fun. I don't really have anything to announce as we end this live stream. I think we have one super chat from Michael Trevino, so thank you, Michael Trevino. Bob, can you do a beta update video? I want to see the juvies. They haven't changed much. It's only been, what, like a month? But, sure. I'll try to work it in there somewhere, Nisi, just for you. So maybe in the next month or two. The way I've been releasing videos lately. But yeah, so thanks everyone for coming out. It was fun. I am probably going to go to sleep and maybe sleep till Saturday. I don't know. Hopefully. But I will definitely be here this Monday, 5 p.m. and I hope to see all of you.